Good morning. How y'all doing on today? Yeah, today is January 13th, 2014. So, God been coming to me. Yeah, y'all. God been coming to me, and it's been dealing with people with these surgeries. These people getting these surgeries, just to enhance their bodies. You know, Cause it was just real quick, but he kind of me again about the same thing. So I'm gonna pray for this particular person. The face look familiar. So based on the vision in the face of this person, I'm gonna pray. But basically, in so many words, even though I ain't seen this person nothing like that, my first mind is like this person has actually had the surgery. This person has actually had this this body enhancement surgery, and they have side effects from it. Like, they just having a whole lot of side effects from it. See, everybody go get the surgeries, and that's what I don't like about it, is that everybody run go get the surgery, but ain't nobody talking about the complication behind it. Everybody go get these surgeries and want to put on a persona and put on this fake image and this deception that everything is like perfect, like the perfect body. But these people is just like, it's like they decaying on the inside. It's like they rotting from the inside out behind these surgeries. So, God called me twice about all these people going around getting these surgeries, getting cut. They go and get their stomach cut, get their intestines cut, so that they could be smaller, lose this weight, instead of doing it the right way and just restricting your flesh. Instead of thinking you can still indulge in your flesh and do what you want to do and have what you want to have, because it ain't gonna work right. It ain't gonna work like that. So instead of doing it, instead of disciplining yourself to do and get the results you want, a lot of people just want a quick fix, and they running and they going and they cutting half of their stomach out. They cutting half of their intestines out. All these major body parts, major organs that your body needs to function, they're cutting them out just to be able to lose this weight and just to get this illusion of, just being, slim and whatever they trying to do and whatever they trying to be. But in the process of them going through these surgeries and stuff, they're cutting their mind. Like, they cutting their main organs. Like, they cutting their stomachs in half. Like, they cutting their stomachs. They doing all this stuff to try to get this image that they trying to get, instead of just doing it the right way. Instead of doing it the right way, go to the gym, pray, include spiritualism in what you got going on to get the results you trying to get. Cause me, I'm like, if I want whatever body I want and whatever I decide I want to do, I just go to the gym. I just go to the gym, discipline myself, do what I need to do. I'm like, okay, I want this bigger, I want this smaller, I want this. So my routine, if I go to the gym, is just gonna fit around what I'm trying to do. But all that cutting on your body, all these women walking around, rotting from the inside out, woo. But this particular person right here, because I seen this face in my vision, I'm just gonna send up prayers for this particular person. But my first mind, like, this person had the surgery, and in the vision, it was like this person was like, I was standing beside somebody in the vision, and this person was just kind of reaching out, like they were just kind of reaching out, like reaching, but they weren't reaching for me, but they was reaching out, so to speak. And I just happened to walk past them while they was like kind of like reaching out. But it was like in the spiritual realm, the way the appearance of how it is, because it's different than physical. So in the spiritual, it was just like the choice to even make, the choice to even decide, because you can't take it back. Like, once they cut on your stomach, cut on your intestines, move fat from here to there, and your fat cells eventually end up dying. So, I mean, you just got all this smell of death all over you at a certain point, because your fat cells, even if you move from one spot to another, eventually those fat cells gonna end up dying. They just gonna end up dying. So you got all this dead decay build up going on everywhere, and you just making this one choice will have lifelong effects for the rest of your life. Like, you can't take this back. This is something like, transgender, when they do the sex change and they finally just go through the whole process of just transitioning over to a different sex. Once they make that choice, if that's what they want to do, they got to live with that regret for the rest of their life. So in a way, it's like you're going to be tormented for the rest of your life, because you got to deal with the fact that you made this choice. You got to deal with this. So Satan is just going to get in these people's head, and every day you're going to forever remember making the choice to do all this stuff. And was it really worth it? Like, you're going to have to live with this till the day that you die, and you're going to actually have a short death behind choosing to do all this stuff. So the person I seen, it was just like real sad, because it was like the person was just kind of reaching out. They was real small, because you know, like at a certain point, when you cut your stomach, when you cut your intestines, when you cut out it, you know, you might look cute, you know, in the beginning, but you start to lose this weight, and you can't control your weight loss at this point. So it goes beyond, it goes past what you even wanted, the results you even wanted. You're just gonna keep losing weight, because for one, you didn't cut half of your stomach. So you can't eat like you want to eat. You can't do all this stuff. You go to the doctor, they give you these false promises, the ultimate deception, that you can get these results, and all they gotta do is cut your stomach, and it's not gonna be nothing major behind it. But you're gonna keep losing weight. Like, these people, they just losing weight like it's nothing you could do. And when you cut on your organs like that, you're gonna have gastric issues at that point. You're gonna have issues holding food down, going to the rest, like your basic functions that you need to live. You gotta deal with it for the rest of your life. All these side effects from choosing that you wanted this body and you wanted this. So it was just kind of sad. It was just kind of sad in the spirit, just looking and seeing these women, and it's particularly this one that God showed me, who probably then went and had the surgery. Whoever this is that went and had the surgery, have a whole lot of complications behind this. Like, they gonna have to live with the regret of even choosing to even do this. Like, it's gonna be like lifelong health problems, like all kind of stuff gonna be going on from choosing to sit there and let these folks cut on your stomach, cut on your intestines, move fat from here, move fat there, all this unnecessary stuff, and you just putting your faith in these doctors and these broken promises and the deception of these doctors that you can have any kind of body that you want to have, and they not telling you all the consequences of what you're gonna have to really live with dealing with all this, all the infections that go on behind it. Like, it just, you know, it just, you know, that's just what it is. So God showed me this twice. So he showed me this one part that I jumped back into the vision, and I very seldom jump back into a vision that it came out of. So I done had this vision twice, and it's really heavy. Like, I guess it's like really heavy in the spirit, on my spirit, about this, particularly this one person. I physically in the face, you know, like I don't know nothing about this person, never seen this person, but in the spiritual, I didn't think this person. So I'm like, okay, this person then went and actually was tricked, because a lot of these people, they're just really tricked and deceived to go get these types of surgeries, not even knowing the whole truth. And then the thing about it is, once they get these surgeries, they don't want nobody to know that they made a mistake, so they trying to cover up. Like, Satan get to them at that point, they try to cover up and hide all the issues and problems they got going on. They walk around with this smile on their face, but on the inside, they rotting from the inside out. So they put on this image and stuff, and got other people feeling like, oh, she did it, I could do it too. But you're not even knowing all the problems that this person got to deal with in the secret place. You don't even know nothing about what this person going through and what these people dealing with. You know, is what you see, and it's just a huge deception. And it's just, you know, a lot of people being deceived, and ain't nobody really telling the truth of the side effects. Now, everybody quick to say, okay, go get cut, but ain't nobody telling you all the side effects about being cut. God spoke to me about this a while back. He said those surgeries, he said, I don't know, I did a post on him. I don't know if he said give it 5 years or give it 10 years. Ain't gonna last no longer than that. That's all you got to deal. That's all you got when you're dealing with that. And you got to keep going back and keep going back and keep going back. And eventually your body just done been through so much from being cut and just all the stuff they doing, you know, just ripping fat out of this part of your body to put in that part of your body. You keep going back and thinking you can just keep going back, you're going to have consequences behind. But God spoke on it, and he gave it a window of how long that people that have these surgeries, how long it actually, like, before the side effects and everything really kick in, the reality of it all really kick in. It was like a timeline. It'll be a repost because it's somewhere in one of these many videos and stuff I be posting. But if you want the results, and you can get any kind of results you want, God want all us to look good. Look, God want us to look good. That's how I feel about it. I'm like, whatever results I want. If I want my legs bigger, okay, well, this is what I'm going to have to do to make my legs bigger. Okay, if I want this part smaller, okay, well, this is what I need to do to make this part smaller. But it's all natural. And you're going to have to put in the work to get the results you want. Like, it's not going to be no easy nip and tuck. Okay, I sleep next time. When I wake up, boom, I got what I want. It's going to take discipline to get what you want. But you can get the results you want, and you can do it in a healthy way, and you won't have no health problems. But these people, all these women going out, getting it, like all these women in their 20s going to go get nipped and tucked everywhere. Shoot, me personally, I see them living past 50 years old, 40, 50, with all the surgeries and complications and everything that come behind it. Like just regular, like people is just going to the extreme. They just going to the extreme. And what God was showing me, because I can't even really speak on, like, I'm really speechless. Like, it really was sad. Like, it was, to me, it was like I was in the outer darkness. Just like I was in the outer darkness when that man was beating that woman. I was like, it had to have been a outer darkness somewhere. So that's how I was feeling about this right here. I'm like, it has to have been an outer darkness. Because while I'm looking, I see this person who did have the surgery. In the physical, I ain't even ran into this person, but in the spiritual, it's already been told to me and shown to me that this person then went and had this surgery, and this person is just losing weight. They can't. It's nothing you could do when you could have for your stomach out. It's nothing you could do when you could have for your intestines out. Like, it's nothing you can do. You're gonna have gastric problems. You're gonna have problems going to the restroom. You're gonna have problems holding food down. Like, it's nothing. Once you make that choice, and you feel like that was worth all of what you're going to have to go through on the back end, it's like you riding from the inside out. So when I look at this person, that person was just real smile. They had a smile on their face, like, But when I looked at them, it's like they were just like in this like torment. Like they body, like, it's nothing. Like, I don't know what to say. But the type of torment, like, just all the issues, all the health problems you're going to have behind choosing just to be cut for this perfect body when you could just go to the gym, work out, and just discipline yourself. If you have a problem, you is not going to be able to indulge in no flesh and get what you want. You ain't going to be able to have your cake and eat it too. These people out here, they doing it, and it's a huge deception because it's a huge deception. And a lot of people is just falling for the bait. You know, they just falling for the okie doke. They going to do it, and they're going to have a lot of complication problems. Even if they don't have it in the beginning, give it time. Time going to catch up with the choice that they made about whatever they trying to do. So when you see them, it might be 3 years in, you might be like, "Ooh, girl, your body looks so good." Time going to catch up with their choice. Now, God might show some people grace. Some people might actually have grace with choosing. And they might not be affected like others, but majority of the people, they're going to have huge complications behind choosing to cut themselves. Now, God might still show grace to certain people. God might still show them grace, cause what I seen and the person who I seen, it was just sad. These people just rotting from the inside out, just decaying from the inside out, just like, it's nothing you can do. Like, every day you living. And every day you bail on your deathbed. Like, every day you just on your deathbed. And this is the point that I think this particular person, when you at the point where you done went past your goal of your weight loss, and you just losing, and you can't stop losing weight because, like I said, you done cut half of your stomach, half of your intestines. You done move fat from here to there, so you're fat riding on the inside out, you know. And then these women, they not really telling you the side effects. They just want you to think everything picture perfect, and it's not. And people really need to come forward and discuss the real complications that's really going on, instead of just, okay, this happened to me. Like, they still try to glamorize it, even when stuff happened. Like, they got lucky and they was able to try to, like, fix the situation to a degree and get some of this stuff put up, get some of their pores and put up out of them. Because at a certain point, your body is going to see it as poison. Like, your body is just going to reject it at a certain point. It's just going to reject it. Like, it's no way around it. It's just going to reject it. As soon as it realizes, you know, as soon as your brain realizes you got some foreign or something is off with your body, it's going to start rejecting it at that point. You might even have autoimmune disease because your body can't even figure out what it is. It know you did something, but it don't know what you did. So you might even create an autoimmune disease behind it. So it's something like pregnancy. You know, when you're pregnant and you take a birth control pill, and basically the birth control pill, you tricking your mind. You're making your mind think you're pregnant, but you're not pregnant. So you go through all the side effects of pregnancy. So if your mind thinks that you're pregnant, like if you can actually trick your mind to believe that you're pregnant, your mind is going to cut off your switch. So it's not going to produce and do the stuff it's supposed to do to try to get you pregnant every month. It cut that switch off. So the pill, through the hormones and stuff, tricks your brain to make you think you're really pregnant when you're not. So your body is not going to produce what it needs to produce for you to get pregnant, because in its mind, it feel like, hey, you pregnant. So I can cut off that switch that's attached to you getting pregnant. And that's what the pill do. It just block your mind to make your mind think you're pregnant when you're not pregnant. And that's the same way with this surgery. When you go under the knife, you're asleep. You're in a deep sleep. So when you wake up, your body, your mind don't even know you didn't even have the surgery. Like, you can go through the process, but I'm talking about as far as your mind just realizing, okay, you went through this surgery. But as soon as your mind find out that you done went through this surgery, as soon as it just clicked, like, you can go every day and all that, but when I say your mind, I mean, like, because your mind is going to start rejecting whatever it is going on with your body. So if it ain't rejected whatever it is going on with your body, it ain't clicked yet. It ain't clicked. But once it clicked, naturally, it's already created as a defense mechanism just to push out whatever is foreign. So if you're doing all this cutting, all this nipping, all this tucking everywhere, as soon as your brain realizes that, you're going to have side effects from it. Like, you just going to have side effects from it. Like, you only trick your brain for so long. And sometimes when you go through a major trauma, you know, sometimes when you go through, like, an amputation, your mind don't even know that you even cut off your whole leg or your whole arm. Like, it don't register. It don't register that you didn't even went through the surgery and even had a whole limb cut off. And your body will still be operating like you still got your limb, but you ain't got it. That's the same way with this surgery. Like, it's like it's just a disconnect at a certain point. But as soon as it realizes it, and they just like, even with the amputation and stuff like that, sometimes when your body realize something that you done went through, you're going to a state of shock at that point. But sometimes your body don't even realize you done went through something traumatic. But as soon as it register, and sometimes they, like, when you go through something, they try to get your mind off of what's going on because they don't want you to go into a state of shock at that point. And they try to, like, shift your thoughts to other places and stuff like that so that you won't go into a full state of shock. But it's the same thing. Like, a lot of stuff, the medicines and chemicals, it blocks the mind. It blocks, because that's where the mind releases the chemicals to all the body. Okay, you need this. Okay, this part of the body needs that. Like, your mind is controlling everything, and it got to keep this body in order. And if it's something out of order, if it'll push anything foreign out, it's like, nah, this don't belong, that don't belong. And you done went and had a surgery, and you done been in the deep sleep, which means your mind ain't even aware that you even went through the surgery. When you go in a deep sleep, your mind ain't even aware. Because your mind was asleep and unconscious while all this was going on, y'all. So, yeah, I ain't trying to get too deep into it. It was just kind of sad. Like, it's just really sad. These girls, they going out, these women, they going out getting all this nip cut. You cutting your intestine, cutting half of your stomach. So you can only eat half of your food. Instead of you just restricting your flesh. You done went so far where you feel like you're going to still indulge in the flesh. Do what you want to do. And then at the same time, you just think that you done found a loophole, and it's not really a loophole to what you need to do and what you got to do for yourself. You see all these people, all they do on TV, all they do is eat, 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 eat. Don't pick up no weight and go straight to the doctor and get them to suck all that up out of them. And then they on TV acting like they can sit there and really eat all their food like that. It's like a huge deception, y'all. It's like a huge deception. So, yeah, I'm just going to send prayers up. Because a lot of these women, God just showing me, it's something in the spirit, but God showed me this one, and it was just sad to watch, because it's like you decaying from the inside out. Like, it's nothing you can do. All you can do is go every day and just fight to try to want to live. All you can do every day is to fight to want to try to live to see another day because of a choice you made. And Satan is going to get in your head and make you regret it all day, every day. He gonna eat you up about, yeah, you went and did this, now you living with that, now you got this problem, now you got that problem. You gonna have 1,000,001 problems behind that one little surgery that you tried to get, and all you had to do is go to the gym and do it the right way. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. God might come back to me with this, because like I said, he caught me twice dealing with the same thing about this surgery. These people going to cut their stomach, they losing weight. Then everybody talk about, ooh, it looks so good, vanity. That will come to me, vanity. And then at a certain point, it's the point of no return. And then these people, they just like, you can't cut the switch off. Like, you just can't cut it off. You cannot cut out the switch. Once you decide that you want to cut out half of your stomach, half of your intestine, the organ that God said you need to function as a human being, you want to cut all that off for vanity. Vanity. And I'm looking at my text, but you cutting all this off for vanity. Vanity, vanity, vanity. Do I need to keep saying that word over and over and over? Vanity, 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 vanity. And you're going to suffer a long, slow decaying from the inside, from the out, death. Like, it's just like a long, slow, tormenting type of process that's going to end up leading to death. But it's just like a long, slow, it's like it drags you along. Like, everything you go through dealing with the side effects and stuff from that, it's like, instead of you just like, okay, you know, it's just like a long process that just drain you out. And before it finally take you down. So that's all I gotta say on this, y'all. If God called me about something else, I'd post something else dealing with this. But he gave me somebody, one person in particular, and I was like, dawg. You know, I'm looking at the person in the vision. I'm like, they done went and had the surgery. Like they didn't got caught up in this. It was just sad to watch, really. It was just sad to watch, because I could just see that this person was just like going through like just so much from choosing to have the surgery, and this person was beyond the point of no return. So they just like just trying to live and just trying to survive. And I mean, what can you do if you can't hold no food down? What can you do if you can't even go to the bathroom? Like, you can't even properly go to the bathroom because you didn't cut out your intestines. Like, these people, these doctors, it's a huge deception going on with this. These doctors is giving these women broken promises about what they can get, what they can have, not really stressing the side effects behind it. But hopefully some of these women who have actually went through and just feel like, okay, I don't want nobody to go through what I went through. Hopefully some of these women come forward and just really tell the truth about their process. Because a lot of people that do come forward, because a whole lot of people, when they do come forward, they still glamorize in a way. They still be glamorizing the effects of it, like, yeah. But I really want some, I really just pray that some people that's really going through, that's like, look, this is the life. This is what's going on. This is the reality of what's going on. Like me, I'm raw and uncut. So I'm going to tell you everything going on with what's going on. The other people, they seem to hide certain stuff. They don't want nobody to know. And I just hope some people is bold enough to just give their whole truth about the whole situation. To just tell the truth about what's going on. So it could deter some of these younger people that feel like they could go do it too. Because the young people, they're just basically programmed to go out and do it. And everybody just can't do it like that. It's a very small percentage that God is showing grace to who can do it. But everybody ain't getting that grace. Some people is really suffering behind it. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Y'all enjoy y'all day on this Sabbath. Y'all get ready for this storm. I don't know how bad it's gonna be or not be. You know, I did that video about the ice age. And I just seen ice everywhere. So I'm like, God, I don't know if this supposed to be like, woo. I don't know what you're showing me. That's why, like, he ain't came back to me about the weather. But what I already spoke last year is probably what this is. And it's probably going to continue on, because what I seen was like ice age vibes. Ice age vibes. And I told you my daughter, she was talking about when hell freezes over. And, you know, they consider Earth to be hell. So when my daughter in the recap video, when she was speaking, she was like, when hell freezes over, and you know, Earth is considered to be like hell because all the wickedness and all the sin and everything that's just going on. This is just considered hell. So I don't know, y'all, but yeah, y'all, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Y'all enjoy y'all day, and bundle up, bring your animals in, do what you need to do. We already know what it's gonna be. I just hope we still got power. I hope it ain't no power outage. I'm just hoping it ain't no power outage behind this. But if it is, we just gonna push through as best we can. And y'all be safe.